good afternoon, and good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture just to see how those incidents affect our daily lives. Today, we are about to review Star Wars, The Book of Boba Fett. So, just real quick, if you're not familiar with Star Wars and you're not familiar with Boba Fett, if you watched the first Star Wars movie, Boba Fett made a scene there. He was hired, well, actually, it was The Empire Strikes Back. He was hired by Darth Vader to hunt down Han Solo and to bring him to Boba Fett. Not Boba Fett. Come on, what is Jabba the Hutt? Wow. Hoocha. So, he's a bounty hunter. If you had been keeping up with the Star Wars series, well, you notice I'm in a new place, so the lighting is something that I have no control over. So, we'll see how this works out. So we're using natural light. He was a bounty hunter. His image was the image used to make the initial stormtroopers. Then Order 66 came out, a whole thing. If you're not that familiar, please go back and watch some of the Star Wars. But I will tell you, if you've watched The Mandalorian, you'll get a piece of who he is. He was in The Mandalorian, which was out last year. And yeah, we're getting ready to get into this. We're going to do a watch along. And the chapter is called Chapter 1, and the description is Boba Fett holds court. So at the end of The Mandalorian, we saw Boba Fett and Fennec Shand went back to Tatooine to take over Jabba the Hutt's whole industry. They killed the Twi'lek. I can't think of what his name is. Bartuna, I think it is, Bartuna. But they killed him, and then they took over Jabba the Hutt's empire. So this is where it's starting off. What are those? Oh, we're seeing more of old Jabba the Hutt's palace. So we're in Jabba the Hutt's old palace. I guess it belongs to Boba Fett. And Boba Fett is in this like cryo chamber, and he's remembering. He's remembering when his father was killed. He was remembering when he was on the water planet. He was remembering when he was in the Sarlacc stomach. Oh, wow. That's got to be scary. And you are literally being dissolved. Oh. He burned his way out of there. Wow. So Boba Fett burned his way out of the Sarlacc stomach. I think it's a Sarlacc. Ooh, he's all covered in Sarlacc guts and everything. So basically, we're seeing what happened to Boba Fett up until the end of The Mandalorian. So now he's being picked up by the Jawas, and the Jawas are just basically stripping him of his outfit because I think they think he's dead. Baby Jawas are gonna Jawa. Oh, and they hit the man up in. Oh, baby, they stripped him and got into their little Jawa mobile and went on about their business. And he is out there in that Tatooine sun. You hear me? Here they come. The Tuscans. Tuscan Raiders. That's what their names. Ooh, his skin. Are they making him walk? They are. Wow. That Tatooine sun is no joke. Suns. Because there's 2 suns on Tatooine. They ain't no joke. And his skin is all messed up from being in that Sarlacc pit. Ooh, I know he has sand burns from riding like that. Stranger in a Strange Land is the name of the episode. Boy, they have him. Ooh, his skin looks a mess. The little people are whooping up on the little Tuscan Raiders, the younglings, are whipping up on old Boba Fett. And they knocked him out. He's remembering a lot in this cryo chamber. They got a Greedo looking figure that's tied up along with Boba Fett. But they ain't playing. Oh! So Boba Fett is still with the Tusken Raiders, and they have him tied outside. And the Tusken Raiders have their big, it looked like a big old dog like thing guarding the prisoners, because there's a Greedo looking alien sitting next to Boba Fett. And Boba Fett is trying to get away. The big old dog is trying to keep Boba Fett there, and Boba Fett kills that dog. Child. Oh, he didn't kill the dog. He just knocked it out. So the dog catches up with him, and the Tusken Raiders catch up with him. Boba Fett finna fight the Tusken Raider. It is so dark, I can't hardly see. Boba Fett about to get his butt beat. I don't know if it's purposely lit like this, but it is so dark that you can't hardly make out too many things. It's like it has like the bluish purple light to it. Okay, his skin looks so much better. I need one of them cryo chambers. Them some vivid dreams. But his skin looks so much better. Is this the new Mandalorian song? There it is. So everybody's paying Boba Fett their respects. Uh-oh, that was a threat. He said, may you never leave, Mos Espa. I was going to say, it sounds like a threat. So, baby, the mayor came through and sent his number 2 and didn't bring a tribute, no money or no gold or no shoes. I don't know what's going to happen, because this guy is acting like Boba Fett is not a... Send him to kill the mayor. Wow. You really realize the scope of Tatooine. It's a big place. So basically what's been happening is this. You have all the different crime bosses and people of Tatooine and mayors and things like that coming to Boba Fett to pay tribute. There's this one mayor from Mos Espa who wants Boba Fett to pay him tribute for whatever reason. And he hasn't done that. So then he walks away. He tells Fennec Shand that she needs to watch him, and she says, I watch everybody. Then the 2 Gamorreans who were loyal to Jabba the Hutt, then Bib Fortuna, they come in expecting to be tortured. And he was like, well, if you were loyal to your first 2 bosses, if I spare you, would you be loyal to me? And they got on their knees to be loyal. So now we're seeing a beautiful shot of the cities and places of Tatooine, because, during Star Wars, you didn't get to see all of this, but this is a beautiful shot of all of these places. Oh, so he don't walk to the mayor's house. This mayor just don't understand. It reminds you of that cantina scene in Star Wars, but it's much more beautiful. That's Jennifer Beal from Flashdance. That's old. Uh-oh, some assassins came to challenge Boba Fett. Look at the Jawas. Fennec Shand is getting her tail whooped. Be a master assassin. The Gamorreans finally came through. Or back there getting hosed down. Bactapod. So he was in a Bactapod. That's that thing that Luke was in when he got his little arm cut off and stuff. Remember at the beginning I was telling you he was in this like cryo chamber. It's called a Bactapod. Oh, Fennec Shand is really running behind these folks. I'm sorry, but I think Tatooine is so beautiful. I like how their buildings blend in with the sand. So he got to get back in the Bactapod. And then he goes back to doing all that dreaming. He's back at the Tusken Raiders. It's a lot of sand. I wonder where they filmed this. You think it was like Arizona or New Mexico? They're walking them out to the desert. And, they have those little sand slugs or sand, whatever they call those, sand demons and lizards or whatever they have. We saw that in The Mandalorian. So the Tusken Raider child takes Boba Fett and the Guido-looking alien to this settlement. And if I didn't say before, there was a time jump. So I don't know what these people are, but they were on their little scooters like what's his name had. These Tusken Raiders are tough because they got their child with Boba Fett. And I guess he's got that little lizard dog with him, so. So the little Tusken Raider child got them digging for water. So where do these little things come from? I'm confused. They're digging for these little pod things. And that's where they get their water from. This is one of those parts in the movie where it's so slow I don't understand what's going on. Oh, Lord. They done got the Guido. What the hell is that? Baby, this thing got 4 arms. Bip! It just bipped the dog creature. Ooh, it got Boba Fett by the head. And bipped the baby the little child. Ooh, just beat up Boba Fett. Ooh, baby. What kind of creature is that? It got that child. That child dead. Oh my gosh. Boba Fett is strange. I don't know what this creature is. I'm going to put these creatures up here. I'm going to take pictures of them and put this creature. But this thing, he done got out of the change. I don't know what the Tusken Raider child going to do, child. They are really happy about that little beast thing. He's just excited and lying. He just lying. That little baby know he lying. And that thing know the boy lying. And he gave Boba Fett some water. So that's where the show ends. The show ends that after Boba Fett gets back to the Tusken Raiders, he's given ceremonial water for basically saving that little Tusken Raiders child life. So that was basically it. We just got to see Boba Fett going through the history of what happened to him after he fell in the Sarlacc pit from Star Wars 1, from when the first Empire Strikes Back. Yeah. But anyway, Empire Strikes Back, he fell into the Sarlacc pit. No. That was Return of the Jedi. Sorry. That was Return of the Jedi. That's when he fell in that Sarlacc pit. So they show him coming from there to now, what he was doing. So basically, this is how he got to the Tusken Raiders. The Jawas had robbed him of all of his goods and glory, of his armor. The Tusken Raiders had picked him up. They held him prisoner for a very long time. He ended up getting into their better graces by killing this creature thing that I'm going to post on here. Then we come to today's time, their current time. He is getting the tributes from all the different places that Jabba the Hutt had ran. There was one place that refused to give him a tribute. They wanted Boba Fett to give them a tribute, which is basically money or furs or whatever it is that these people do. And I guess Boba Fett and Fennec Shan decide that they were going to go and to the place to pick up their tribute. They go, they get bum rushed by some assassins. And in the process of being bum rushed, Boba Fett is hurt. Then he goes back into the cryo chamber or the Bacta pit or the Bacta tube or whatever it is. And then it goes back to where he starts thinking about when he was with the Tusken Raiders and how he saved a Tusken Raider child from being beat up by whatever this little monster is. So it's interesting. First thing, I do like the history. They given us a backstory, and this is why I love these Disney Plus shows with Star Wars and with Marvel. They just keep giving us more information about the world that they live in and this world of Star Wars. So it looks pretty good. I'm gonna stick beside it. I'm gonna watch the second one because, like I said, he was just basically just giving us an overview about what happened and how he got to where he is at this time. But tell me what you think about the first episode. Those of you all that watch, if you don't, I would encourage you to go watch Star Wars. You honestly can watch A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and The Return of the Jedi. And I think that you would have a good base to see where some of these characters have come from so far. Let me know what you think about this review down in the comments. We're going to do this every week. It's going to come out every Wednesday. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Again, I'm on my quest to 500 subscribers in 6 months. I appreciate we're on the road. We're almost to 100. We're closing in on 50. We have 30 plus subscribers. We're going to do this One like, one share, one comment at a time. So please tell your friends, please tell your families, please tell that person you can't stand that, hey, I'm over here doing these videos, child. And as always, bye-bye.